Oh yeah, you guys can't even hear me. There we go. Here I am gossiping and yammering on. Basically, we're about to witness a small town conspiracy come to life. I live in the small town of Alpena, and I got deleted off of someone's Facebook post. I blocked them, and I just saw the cops outside their actual apartment. Now, this comes about 4 days after, or not 4 days, but about, let's say, 3 weeks. 3 weeks after the mall incident, I believe. I don't know if that's exactly off. I'd have to go back to my Facebook to find out. But, because I'd actually posted on the day when it happened. But, basically, they came to my Facebook and they deleted me, like, later on. And I told them, I was like, listen, I told you it wouldn't work out. I have a tendency to brush people the wrong way because of my views. She was Republican, and I knew that at the time I said it. Because I'm Democrat, she's Republican. We don't tend to get along. Our views are so different. Now, she posted something along the lines of how Hillary was horrible, and I was like, yeah, I agree. Hillary and Trump both are horrible. And some people took offense to that, and they started going irate. Oh my goodness. It's like, But, whereas me and Alana said both of them suck, they only said Hillary Trump, which means pro-Trump. And if you know anything about Trump or his business politics, he misuses the system a lot. Well, his followers do the same thing. When I had the incident at the mall, I was told I could come back the day after. And then the day after that, I couldn't come back because Alana basically had to work that night, so I was stuck with Dorian. I had to take care of him, which is fine, which is absolutely fine. I have no problem with that. But basically, I was told I went and took the car out for a ride because we're buying a car, so I took it for a test drive. I come back and the sheriff's here, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, well, they're not here for us, and sure enough, they were. He came at me and he said, are you really? I'm like, yeah. He was like, these people have filed reports, and it's just, really? They're misusing the law enforcement to file a false report on me when I was literally attacked and threatened. Okay, now you guys know all that if you guys saw my earlier posts. However, 2 days after that, a woman decided to come at us and start talking, just, making chit-chat. She wasn't mean or bad per se, didn't seem like it. She seemed really outgoing, really positive. So Alana was like, well, she's got a son and Dorian plays with him and whatnot. And so I'm like, well, okay, just be careful because with the way shit has been going on, I don't know if I could trust him with that. And so I just kept my shit reserved, because I don't trust people like that. Alana has this thing that I lack. I used to have trust in people, but it's actions like the one you're going to see today that have actually killed that trust in people. And basically an abuse of the system, just a horrible abuse of the system. I was taken for 10 years from DFACS, and I'm not going to go into all that, but I'm just going to say that, when you face your own death, your mortality at the age of 8 from the parents that the system hires to protect you, then obviously, you're not going to have a very good systematic relationship, if you know what I mean. But, basically, so we're streaming today, because I'm hoping to catch whatever they decide to do on camera. I live in a small town. I don't have the obligation or ability to take chances. I'm not going to take chances. I have a son. He's not here. He's out, walking around. But I have a son to protect. I have a wife to protect. Well, she's not really my wife. She's my fiancée, but you get the drift. And I'm not going to take chances, so we're here today, we're just observing. Like I said, I saw the cops outside because I blocked her, and then I started saying, well, you know what, we'll just move on, because that's what we do. We move on. I told Alana, I was like, here, read it to you. I can quote it word for word that way. Basically I said, people in my friends list drop like for lies. Am I killing people with knowledge? I'm like, if that's the case, it must be a test of intellectual endurance to be my friend, and only the strong survive. So I wrote that, and there's like, and then I was like, you know, basically I told him, I'm like, I don't soften my blows. If people tell me something, like, I think one of them said that, do you even believe in God? I'm like, no, I don't. I'm an atheist. That's pretty blunt, if you ask me. I think that's blunt. And I told him why. I was like, well, because for one, to have a religion in this day and age just means you have to hate all other religions, and that's not me. That's not me at all. I'm not going to go around hating Muslims just because I'm Christian, and vice versa. It's stupid. If you actually go to my Facebook page, it's a link in the crowd. You can actually read them. They're all public posts. I don't hide my shit from anyone. I don't need to. But basically, I'm not too happy today. But I'm not pissed at her per se. I'm just kind of, I want to say snarky. Because I already know that this is kind of the rigor mortis thing that small towns do to people. And when a small town wants to get someone out of it, its first moves are shunning. Small-time shunning. What they'll do is they'll give you soft, sour glance, make false accusations against you, not official or on the record. But they'll make accusations against you. They'll be like, oh, I got accused of stealing my own bike. Yeah, figure that one out. Someone said, did you steal that bike? I'm like, no, this is mine. He's like, oh, that's yours, huh? You know, I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, I think I'll drive mine around the back of the mall and decide I'm gonna park it there. And I was like, whatever, dude, you're a fucking idiot. And, so because he was, I mean, you don't go out in public and just accuse someone of the theft of their own bike without being completely stupid. And here it is, as promised. I told you guys they would not. Here they are. two pooey diapers. One after he already had the rash. So, and then I gave him a bath after the second change.
I'm sorry.
He's tired.
Do it another day.
He's tired. You're tired, aren't you, bud? Alright. I'll see you later. Yeah. Well, at least we tried. Alright. Come on. Come on. Roll over. Okay, hey, stop pitching a tantrum in this. Stop pitching a tantrum. Here. Get your arms out of it. Alright, here we go. So my son is back. Take a bath and then go outside. It's not gonna happen. Come on. False alarm, guys. I thought that might be the sheriff, but it was my son. He couldn't handle the simplicity of taking a car ride without pitching a tantrum, and seeing as they're trying to do driving instruction, they can't be having that. She's teaching her daughter how to drive a car, so they can't be having that. But yeah, I'm actually going to be getting some... Whoa! Whoa, okay, you're upstairs, upstairs. You're upstairs, come on. Child, what the hell? Not doing that too. We're not doing that today, bud. That is a no-go. So he's up in his room on punishment. He threw a plate. He threw a plate. And it hit the TV. Almost broke it. I'm trying not to let him do that. So I had to go grab the baby gates and take them upstairs. This is the life of a father. This is what one goes through. Nearly hit me in the head. Wow. Startled the shit out of me. Anyway. So we're just waiting now. He was probably tired. He'll probably be asleep very soon. This is his bag because he's in love with Minions. But he will not be using that because he will be in his room. I just bought this chair, but unfortunately, can't really sit in it that well. Well, I can. If I really slouch, that's the only way I can sit up in it. Figure that one out. Because, like, if I actually sit back in it, it tries to lean all the way back. I don't know why. I'm not sure why yet. But if I slouch, it works fine. But yes, I have baby gated his window because also, guys, another tip I've learned: babies like to throw things. Obviously, duh. But babies like to throw things, and sometimes those things can hit a window. And I have devised a strategy. I decided I'm going to get the longest baby gate I can find, and I'm going to stretch it across his bedroom window. If he throws something out of the temperament, the baby gate should help to protect it. That's the plan. Not sure if it's going to work, but it has so far. So, that's the plan. But yeah, that's something I devised. I don't know if a lot of people use baby gates to protect the windows of their home, but it is a feasibility. You're not locking the child inside of a baby gate. You're just putting it over a window. So he still has access to the rest of the house. He just can't throw a cup or a toy at a window and break it. Now, he doesn't do that much down here. He has done it to, like, the glass door we have behind us. But not much down here. And that's good. I did not expect him back so soon. But, good times. He threw that plate. Nearly hit me right in the face. Wow. He wants to go outside, but I've already bathed him because he has a slight diaper rash. And I bathed him so that we could clean him up better, so that I could put the medicine on him. And then, now he wants to go outside after he's already had a bath. And I told him, nope, that's not going to happen. So now, that is what you're hearing right now, is him throwing a temper tantrum. You're probably not hearing it now, because he's finally calming down. But that's probably because, what time is it? What time is it? 6, yeah. So, no, it's actually almost 7. That's about his bedtime anyway, so yeah, he's probably tired. He didn't get a nap today. So that makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense. He didn't get a nap, so he's probably just tired. So he's in the right place for it. He can go straight to bed, or he can play with his toys in his room. Yep. Yeah, that's what it was. He was so tired that he figured being outside would keep him awake, because now he's silent as a mouse. He is as quiet as a mouse right now, which means he has decided to lay down and go to sleep. Because we don't have anything in there that would hurt him. We took all that out. All he has is big old Duplos, big, huge Legos, and like a few action figures. Like, most of his toys are down here. Which is why my living room is constantly a mess. But it's whatever. It's just toys. I pick them up every night before bed, and then every morning he drags them all out. And it looks like, I want to say it looks like that movie toys. Like, you've seen movie toys, toys with Robin Williams? No, probably not. I don't know if anyone's seen that, but it's kind of like that. So today we're just vlogging it out. Just vlogging it out, man. That's all we're doing. We're gonna vlog it out and wait on whatever the response this town has for us. Because it's probably not gonna be a normal one. Now, something you should know about this town is years ago, and it actually brags about this in its college. Years ago, it actually kicked a gay couple out just for being gay. And they brag about how they were able to chase that couple out of the town. Because the town was so small that they could just chase anyone they don't like in it out. And that was the message that they try to give the college here. That if you don't like someone in this town, you can make them feel as uncomfortable as possible until you leave. This college is also Republican-backed, which means that they brainwash people. You know, this is like one of those towns that gets its books, the books that were rewritten. You know, like, I'm pretty sure the college here probably gets, in their books of world history, it probably says that the slaves were indentured, were actually just hardworking employees, that type of thing. That's probably the books that this town actually receives, because that's the kind of mentality these people have. So that's what's leading me to that conclusion. But no, seriously, I'm just waiting for the actual predicted response to happen and to occur, because I kind of figured that we were under espionage, and I think that makes a lot of sense considering it was like 2 days after that girl wanted to befriend us and shit. You want to start befriending us like 2 days after the incident? Really? Like, you know? She was getting her claws in and trying to try to make us feel as if we were uncomfortable. But I actually streamed tonight anyway, so this isn't really anything different from my norm. Just gonna lick these guys. I might even play some of that ninja game. But I saw something on that alien thing. Like, you can get the different pieces, and I was wondering what they all do. We might even do that tonight. So it won't be completely just me talking the entire night. But just keep in mind, somewhere in the back of your mind, that you're going to be expecting some kind of trolling at my door, some kind of response from angry civilians about someone else at the Jews they were recruited for. So yeah, just keep that in mind. By the way, yes, I am an asshole sometimes, but it's because most people who are honest are assholes. Just saying. Right? I'm just an honest guy. But yeah, apparently Pokemon Go caused a major highway accident, according to Cartel Press, which I don't even know if Cartel Press is reliant or if they're just grabbing for. But apparently they were playing Pokemon Go. The driver was playing Pokemon Go. And one of the other drivers was playing Pokemon Go. And for a second when I was reading it, I thought for sure they said that one of the police officers was always also playing Pokemon Go, but in actuality, they were saying that the police officers were concerned that Pokemon Go is going to raise the rate of accidents, of car accidents, by like, what, 13% or 30% or something like that, just from this game being in existence. Just like, And I saw this one post, it was just cute, it was adorable. This one girl didn't know what Pokemon was, and I was like, oh, this is just adorable. And so like, they were like, she was like, you know, people were like raging at her because she didn't know what Pokemon was. I was like, guys, calm down. And I just kind of calmly made a post to the side. I was like, you know what? You'll probably be the last person alive on Earth, period. Just because everyone else will have either fallen off a volcano or falling into a volcano, leaped in front of a drive-by shooting, jumped out of a mid-flight plane without a parachute. Other people may crash into a car with their car. They may get run over by a car for playing in traffic. But not you. You will be safe and secure because they were all looking for what you yourself never got in your childhood. I thought it was pretty funny. I thought I'd mention it. It was a pretty funny post. But it's really rare. It's really rare I have little occurrences like that. But yeah. A lot have been going on this week, actually, in gaming news. If you guys are interested, I can actually drop some gaming news on you. Apparently Rockstar is going to be releasing its new GTA DLC, GTA 5 Online DLC. It's going to be the some kind of stunt package, but it looks like they're going to be giving us more performance car upgrades. So I'm actually interested in seeing what that's going to be. I think that from the looks of it, it looks like they may have added some Pluto Futo Binny's Motorworks upgrades, and that looks pretty cool because I love the Futo. It's one of my favorite cars. It's cheap because it's pretty much free. You can get it off of the streets of Los Santos anytime you want. And it's also one of the few cars that actually has a speedometer custom designed for that specific car. Like if you look on the actual speedometer, it says Futo on the speedometer. And I love that car because it's the only one that looks like it in all of it. It's like, looks like I want to say it looks like a Ford Geo. Like, not a Ford Geo. Yeah, not a Geo. Is it a Geo? Well, it looks like an old, like, is it Ford Tampa? I don't know what it is. It looks like a Pinto. Like one of those little cars, little economy cars, right? From like back in the 80s. It's just adorable. It's like everyone's first shitty car. It's beautiful. And so basically, it looked like they were going to add the customization for that car, or possibly customization for what looks like the Cheetah. And I say that because the other car they had a dome on it. Now, they did say they added more cars. And I've actually been making bank in GTA because I'm waiting for that DLC. That DLC is going to be amazing. But I'm really just killing time with GTA right now. Like, I love GTA, don't get me wrong. Like, I love playing just a do-it-for-one game where you can, like, amass a huge fortune and whatnot, just being a race car driver. And literally, you basically, in that game, you choose your profession. Not all of them are criminal either. I mean, you've got arenas. I guess if you wanted to consider it arena-style combat, you've got like that. But you've also got, like, racing. You can do racing for cars, you can do racing for airplanes, and those are perfectly legitimate. They would be legitimate. People make money racing, and they don't get arrested by the FBI for it, People make money jet racing, and they don't get arrested by the FBI for it. Just saying, there's actually racing that they have in the game. They actually have a stunt plane, but I don't know if I'm going to buy it. It's spunk colored. I think you can choose the livery on it. It's got like one of two liveries, but no, actually you can't change the livery. That's right. It just comes in a random livery. Whenever you buy the plane from, or whenever you have it ordered to, it's just a random livery. You don't even get a choice. They should give you that though. That'd be nice. It'd be nice to see one of the hangars functional in the GTA games, so that you could actually go in there and customize your plane. That'd be pretty cool too. I'd like to see that. I don't think that's ever going to get added, because I don't think Rockstar is quite up on that part of thought right now. They're just focused on cars. But these new tracks from the stunt look amazing. They're actually tubes. It's a series of tubes. But yeah. It's the internet. So yeah. It's an oldie but goodie. Yeah, I haven't dropped a meme bomb like that in a while. Memes are great. Sometimes. If you're not trying to actually exercise something out of seriousness. But sometimes they're funny when they're true. Anyway, so a lot of people have been playing Pokemon Go. The new DLC for GTA is coming out, so a lot of people have been busting ass playing that lately. No Man's Sky is set to come out next month, guys. Keep that in mind, next month. So this whole town is probably going to try to have me locked up for next month, so they can try to rob that little piece of thing that I'm wanting out of my life. And it's not going to happen. They can keep trying. Keep throwing false allegations at me. Whatever, I don't care. This small town's harassment is just that. It's simple-minded harassment. But needless to say, No Man's Sky is coming out next month, and I will have it if I'm not in jail from false allegations by this town. But if I am in jail, you will know that there were false allegations by this town because I stated it 5 weeks in advance. Now, when No Man's Sky comes out, I will be live streaming my first gameplay with it. So that way, and I have no confidence in, or I have every confidence in the game. I'm pretty sure I'm been blown away by it, just because I was blown away by something as simple as, Rebel Galaxy. I liked it. Rebel Galaxy, I got a lot of good gameplay out of it. I still play it from time to time when I just want to kind of zone out and just chill in space. And I like that. I like, you know, just chilling in space. Just... Oh, there's air in here. Oh, okay, so there's no air in space. I was actually holding my breath. But yeah, I'm gonna actually enjoy chilling in space and seeing if there's any crazy looking creatures on any of those planets. That's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna find some alien life. I'm gonna maybe make an alien life porno. Who knows? Wow, wow, nothing hit us! But needless to say, yeah, we're basically. I think Alana's probably going to be interested in it too, so we might end up both getting it eventually. It's one of those games that I can see her playing. And if not, then she'll probably just play it when I don't play it. Because she's been looking forward to it too. She saw the No Man's Sky Next Big Game footage, Next Big Game interview on GameSpot, or was it IGN? It might have been IGN. I don't know. They're both very similar because I think like GameSpot, I don't know, something along those lines. But yeah, and she saw it on IGN, and I showed it to her, and she was just right there, just, oh, this looks phenomenal. Like, yeah, I know. Because you gotta think that for like 3 generations in the gaming industry, we were sci-fi fans were pretty much neglected. I mean, yeah, you could say Halo was a sci-fi game, but it was just COD plastered in sci-fi. Let's be honest. It was what COD is now. It just was way, way better than COD because it's not COD. Anything is better than COD in my opinion. I'm very biased on that note. I'm not a big fan of COD. I have COD, and I'm going to sell it, but maybe I will give it to streamers, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I will not make any promises. Just know that if I get enough viewers, if I get 1,000 viewers, maybe I will just throw my Black Ops 3 towards someone. And it's in good condition. Still in the case. I've only played it like maybe a total of 10 times in the last 2 years of having it, or the last year of having it. So, in good condition, Blu-ray. We'll be able to keep it. Because I don't underplay it. I did like some camos for some weapons and then showed off on like one. That's it. I don't think I've even beat the storyline for it, which is kind of weird. But I digress. And basically, that's pretty much what I'm probably going to be selling a lot of games. Might actually give away some. I don't know. I like having a collection. But some games I feel like a hypocrite for having. And the only reason we really have COD is because Alana got it with her system. So it's like Call of Duty, hypocrite. Call of Duty, be a hypocrite. Keep Call of Duty, be a hypocrite. Or give it away, be a man of my word. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't like Call of Duty. I never played it. It's just it could be going to someone who would appreciate it more than me. Some little garden gnome somewhere who probably plays that sort of thing and enjoys it immensely. And more power to him, at least he's smiling. But right now it just sits there, and I just don't play it, so it's better that it would go to someone else. So I'm probably going to end up giving that one away or selling it somewhere or something. I don't know. Haven't figured it out. But I will say this, that when No Man's Sky comes out, that's when the last thing anyone hears of me. Unless it's on live stream. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a lot of that game. Just because I just have been waiting for so long for a good sci-fi space exploration game to just come along and take me off my feet and just be like, We've been watching a lot of Star Trek lately, and we watched all of Firefly, like all the first season, which, man, that is such a good show to have went away the way that it did, just to have just died off the way it did. But, and there's a lot of blogs about it, like, people are like, man, Firefly's awesome. Why was it more than one season? And a lot of people are like, yeah, Fox dropped the ball. And they probably did, because Fox does that sometimes. They dropped the ball with this new X-Files thing. They got a lot of publicity from fans of X-Files, and yet they're not going to bring it back. I don't think. I haven't seen anything saying that they're going to bring it back, and they're probably not because Fox drops the ball. That's what they do. It's because they have hooves or paws. Fox has got hooves and paws. I've never really seen a fox up close, so I don't know. I never really expected one. That's there you go. There's a question that just pops into my mind for no fucking apparent reason while we're talking about something totally unrelated. So yeah. Fox probably dropped the ball on Firefly, and it's probably going to drop the ball on a lot of shows later on, so that's pretty believable. And a lot of people are like, well, that's pretty vague. I mean, there's got to be a reason they didn't put it on there. No, there's just not a reason. It probably just didn't get abused, you know? And that's what Fox is all about. They're all about getting views. It's like, that's what their news is about. That's what their shows are about. And actually, some of their shows are really good. I watch Lucifer on Fox. Yes, I watched Lucifer on Fox. And I was amazed at how many religious fanatics were like, oh my god, he's got his own show! But I don't think they realized that DC Vertical made a comic based upon the show. And in the show, it seemed kind of like he made God the good guy, which was really, really cool, but at the same time weird. It was like Lucifer was trying to come to the light or something. Or not realizing it. Didn't want to, but like, was like learning humanity or some shit like that. I don't know. It was a good show though. And the guy who plays it is just amazing. Just like, the dude's amazing. Just like, you know? I've always wanted a British accent. All of mine are fake. They're fake. They're not authentic. My British accents are very fake. But I just think accents in general are pretty cool. I'm not a big fan of French accents, mainly because, well, they're okay on women, because the French accent is a very soft accent. It doesn't hit hard. It's a very... It sounds like a drunk man. God, this is gonna get all kinds of hate comments, but it sounds like a drunk man that's basically just having a all-night bender, and he's just really impressed. That's what a French accent sounds like, because there's a lot of drag in it, and there's a lot of there's a lot of that. There's a lot of drawn-out letters and drawn-out sounds that take about 6 minutes to pronounce. So it's like the French accent to me for men is just annoying because men drag it out even worse. I think part of it's the deep voice and you have an accent that's made basically for a female voice, but like, yeah. So like, I always liked the German accent, and I always liked the Russian accent. It was a pretty cool accent. When I played Starlancer, they used to think that the Germans, well, actually it was the Coalition. Speaking of sci-fi games, that is a brilliant sci-fi game. Microsoft and Digital Anvil did amazing work on the PC edition. It was also on Dreamcast, but you cannot find it on emulator. Don't try. I've already done it. You can't find it. You just can't find it. It's just not there. There is plenty of fake ones, but there is no working Dreamcast emulators for Starlancer. And Microsoft doesn't sell it, so you're kind of fucked. If you can find it, though, and you can find the code that comes with it, by all means buy it. It's a damn good buried treasure. And if you didn't play it back when you had a PC or back in the day, it's definitely something you should try out. It's an old school sci-fi space flight. I want to say space flight simulator, but it wasn't really a simulator because it was based on a fictional storyline. Well, I guess simulators have fictional storylines all the time, but I digress. You had the Alliance and Coalition, and I always thought the Coalition sounded so damn just... like, you just didn't want to fuck with them, because the way they sounded just like, man, like, there's this, and the interesting thing about that game, too, is if you guys ever play the demo, and you think that that's an accurate representation of any of the levels in the game, you're wrong, because this is another brilliant thing that they did with that game. The demo is a precursor to the story you see in the game, which means not like as in a preview. I mean a precursor, as in a prequel to the actual game. So like you start off in the demo, and you're I played both, by the way. You start off in the demo, and you are in a squadron that is going to protect a an alliance and coalition convoy. Basically, they're about to sign a peace treaty, and the coalition turns on them at last moment's notice and uncloaks thousands of fighter ships and just obliterates the escort team and the escort party. And the escort team has no choice. Like, there's a few people. They blow up the space station. There's a few survivors in space, just floating around in pods, in escape pods, and there's the coalition ship is basically like, I mean, one of the guys says, "Sir, we have some escape pods floating around. They have survivors." And then the colonel just looks at him, just like deadly looks at him like, "Kill them. We have no time for survivors." And the guy kind of looks at him like, "Okay." And so they kill the survivors, they blow up the space station, and it's like the Kennedy space station. And what was really cool about this game was they actually mentioned little facts throughout history in it too. Like, they mentioned, like, in the actual game, as you progress in the storyline, your squadron becomes more, I guess, popular or well-known. They gain notoriety, I guess, for the deeds that they performed or the services they performed. And they become, like, named after the Flying Tiger Squadron of World War II. I don't know if you guys ever knew who the Flying Tiger Squadron is, but they were a mercenary squadron back in World War II, and I think they were hired by Japanese for a while. Maybe they might have been I don't know if they were hired by the Japanese or if they were hired by the Americans to kill off Japanese, but they were literally, no, I think they were Japanese, yeah, the Flying Tiger Squadron. And they were a mercenary group. So that was pretty cool. They actually merged an actual group of people that existed in real life into a fictional universe, which I thought was awesome. Then they had, like, the names of the space stations were very, very realistic, like the JF Kennedy station on so-and-so 4. And so, like, it was a really good game. But literally, since that time, which was back in the PS2 era, all the way to now, there has been, like, literally, like, no actual sci-fi games. And the ones that do exist were of popular franchises. They were home breeds, you know? Now, if you go on computer, there is an interesting game you guys can look up, and it's free. If you like the sci-fi universes and you want something to just hold you over that's free, Dysphoria is a Battlestar Galactica simulator, and it's actually pretty damn good for what it offers. I think it's just a beta. I don't think it was ever finished. There are little glitches. Sometimes the camera likes to get locked into position, and your ship will be circling around, and your camera won't want to respawn in the way it's supposed to, so it doesn't stay straight. It doesn't auto-center properly, so you're just kind of like looking everywhere while your ship is basically like snapping your neck around in circles. But basically, yeah, that happens. Oh my goodness, these guys are so loud. Let's see if we can. Okay, enough of that. Enough of that. See if we can get these ones over here. You over there, Sackboy, you can stay. These little ones are making a lot of fuss. Come on. Come on, little one. Oh, I guess that one can play with them. Alright, so. There's 2. Is there 3? They're just bouncing at each other now. Look at that. Sackboy, you having fun over there. She's having fun. Anyway, no, but literally from there on all the way to like, hold on a second, getting some feedback from my speaker real quick. There we go. Did that turn it off? No, that didn't turn it off. There we go. Basically, from that point on, it was like PlayStation 2 or Dreamcast era? No, it was Dreamcast era. Yeah, that's right, because they had it on PC and Dreamcast. So yeah, it was all the way back in the N64 PlayStation 1 era that game was out. And at that time, it was still good, and I love it. I would still play it if I had it, but I just don't have it. Probably never get it again because it's really hard to find now. It's like $70. If you try to buy it now, because Microsoft doesn't even sell it on their website, it's like $70, like on Amazon. Like, it's fucking expensive. It's a hit to Jim. But yeah, basically with sci-fi coming back, you can expect games like that to be coming back as well. Now they did, I think a company bought the rights to Starlancer not too long ago. I'm not sure, I'm not really sure if they were gonna do anything with those rights, but if you guys want to revamp Starlancer, do it, bro. Do it. I don't mind the linear story. We got a lot of free roamers, we got a lot of sandboxes out there. It's gonna be great. So we got Star Citizen, we got Armed and Dangerous, we got, is it Armed and Dangerous? No, Elite and Dangerous, that's right. Elite and Dangerous. Armed and Dangerous is an RPG. It's a role-playing game. And, but Elite and Dangerous is also coming out. So we've got Star Citizen, Elite and Dangerous, No Man's Sky, and now they've got like MMOs that are trying to replicate that same formula with different planets being named after different things. Like I think there's one actual game where you can earn actual money. Like you can convert the game money into real money. I think it's kind of like what is that other one? Eve. I think Eve does that too. Oh. I think you can earn actual money in Eve, and people actually own corporations in the game that make actual money, and it puts it into their pockets in real life. So I was like, wow, that's pretty crazy. But yeah, it was, aside from that, I mean, we haven't really had a lot of sci-fi games on consoles. Consoles were pretty much neglected for going on two seasons? Because I think even when we had GameCube, which was the PS2 era, we had GameCube, we had Rogue Squadron, we had Mace Griffin Bounty Hunter, and that had some flight combat / ground combat on it, but it was space flight, so that was I classify that as sci-fi, because it did have space flight in the game. I think COD's probably trying to go sci-fi too, because we looked at the trailer and it looks like it's trying to. But then again, COD is like that little kid on the playground. You know the one. The one that when you're playing superheroes, he wanted to be Superman. Because no one else has kryptonite in the entire universe of heroes and villains. COD is that little man who wants to be them all. COD is the game that has no fixed opinion. It doesn't want to be a jack of all trades. It wants to be a king of all trades. It wants to be everything when it grows up. COD can't handle anything else being its own thing because COD wants to be everything. So COD is like that child in the park. That's the way I feel about COD. Their storylines always derive from movies. There's always movie reenactments in their storylines. Battlefield's the same way. I don't really play the storyline in COD. I don't really play the storyline in Battlefield. Like, I played them, I beat them, but I don't repeatedly play it. I don't usually. So it's like, let's do something. What do you guys think? We should do something. Let's do something. Alright, so he's upstairs, he's asleep. I'm picking up the wrong controller. You guys hear that? Let me just let you guys hear this. That's literally what they are. They're literally screaming inside of my controller. Is that not the weirdest thing you've ever seen? The things they do these days with games, it's insane. But no, it's the wrong thing. Wrong thing. Back to main menu. Alright. So basically, we're gonna play probably like, I don't know, some like, I don't know, I'm so tired right now. I'm exhausted, guys. You just don't even know. It's been a long day. I've been taking care of Dorian all day. And all of that, just craziness. Just like, ah! Then when I tried to put him away, into the bed, he throws a trash can on the ground. So I had to pick that up before coming back on the stream. But basically what we're dealing with now is we're gonna mess around with the Ninja game because I'm bored and I want this actually thing to play. And I guess I could stream something else because I've got this over here and I can actually just enlarge the photo. See, I can just do this right here. Oh, wait, that's the wrong thing. I gotta go to share and then options. Hold on. I'll show you what I can do with this thing. Gotta go to advanced settings, and then I go to camera settings, and I can actually change the video to large. There you go. Bring some of that. Ugh, that grainy look. I hate that grainy look. It's so bad. It's so filtered. Whatever. Alright, so that's that. There we go. Okay, we're back. So now you guys see a big picture of me. I guess I could do that if I really wanted to. But, yeah, basically, I'm bored. This is probably the least entertaining live stream you guys have ever seen. Because this is one that actually is going to end up serving a purpose if I need it to. So we're going to do the ninjas. And we're going to do that on A. There we go. I'm actually getting fatigued. I should probably drink something. Probably a good idea. Go. We're going to do this real quick, and then I'm going to go grab something to drink. Because I need something to drink. I think that's what it is. I heard that if you get all the coins in this, which you have to have like 4 people to play it, if you get all the coins in this, you actually like get a trophy for it, but I don't know for sure. I wonder what happens if you defeat all the enemies. Let's find out. No, I missed one! Well, it's pretty uneventful when you don't have the, It uses the 6-axis to jump because they wanted. This is really just a tech demo for the 6-axis controller and what it's capable of. So what you get with this is literally just that. It's a tech demo. You're getting a tech demo when you play this game. You're playing a tech demo for what the 6-axis has the ability to do and how it responds. Basically, they're trying to pawn off the 6-axis as an optional motion controller, if that makes any sense. But it doesn't really work like that because there's no sensor bar and it relies, like you can steer it, like it doesn't respond to actual actions as much as you would think. Like I can tilt it to jump right now
I don't hate PlayStation. I mean, I think it's clever that they're willing to go that extra mile. But I'm not going to be unbrutally honest about it. It is definitely a gimmick. Ah! But this is actually not a bad little game. It feels kind of retro. In a way, it does feel very retro arcade. If that makes any sense. Just gonna give you guys a review of a shitty game. Basically because it's just like... Oh no! Oh! Okay, so that got challenging. I couldn't get that last one. If I did, I would have died. So I did die. And I tried to get it. I'm hitting all kinds of epic fail right now. I think we're headed towards the boss now. Dang it. I'm losing coins. I'm bleeding coins right now. So if you don't defeat the boss, he just stands there and you jump around him. But if you defeat the boss, he actually like breaks up into little mini ninjas. I didn't get any good coins here. I lost a lot of them. 279. That's not bad. 279 yen. And then you can just play with them. You can just slap them around. Just slap them around the coins. Just slap around the coins. Slap around the coins. Slap around the coins. Slap, 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 slap. See, you can't see it on the actual camera, but you can see it on the actual game. It's so weird. Can you just grip them? Bring them up to me. Can I? Nope. Come on. Stay on my hands. Nope, doesn't work. It'd be cool if it matched your color, like the color of your skin, it just stayed there. That's pretty cool. I was almost doing it just now. But yep, that's the ninja game. It won't take me very, very long if we actually decide to do something. I might just play some GTA or something. I don't know, man. Let's find out. Let's find something. Borderlands, Far Cry 4, Watch Dogs, Black Ops. Gotta get the stack out, guys. In a second. Big stack of games. Fallout 4, Red Dead 5, Just Cause 3. Oh, and the amount of actual, like, religious people who have come to our door and dropped off pamphlets, it's, like, astounding. I just tell them I'm an atheist, and they're like, oh, okay, well, you can still take the pamphlet. I'm like, alright, I'll take it, but it's not really gonna do you much good. I'm not open for recruitment. Just Cause 3. Phantom Pain. I bought that when it came out. I haven't played that forever. I did get the new PS Plus. Is it Saints Row?
So that's something I did get. Elder Scrolls Online, I haven't played this in forever because it takes so much space. So much space, like 80 gigs worth of space, guys. We're talking like a large amount of space. It's like 80 gigs worth of space. Dying Light, Saints Row 4, or Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires. I also have in gaming collection, I have Minecraft. I have Saints Row, Rebel Galaxy, PlanetSide 2, which I do play. I do play PlanetSide 2. PlanetSide is awesome, guys. It's a good sci-fi game. Give it a shot. If you like first-person shooters, if you wanted a good, if you wanted something good from Destiny, like you wanted an MMO from Destiny, but you didn't feel like you got it, go over to PlanetSide 2. They got you covered. It is definitely an MMO. Definitely. My nose is itchy because there's like a booger like right inside of it. And so yeah, that's gross. But basically, yeah, PlanetSide 2, I've been having a lot of fun. There's actually a few areas or a few continents, if they're not locked out, that you can go to. And if you're like there at like when it's nighttime on the continent, then everything in that continent is dark except for like all the lasers just firing back and forth, and it looks a lot like a EDM type of club. Like straight up looks like a dance music type of club. It's pretty cool. Oh, I do need to do one thing. I need to get my glasses, guys, because my eyes are getting red and they're getting tired from not wearing them. And as you guys can see, I keep peeking inwards to see my screen. My eyes are actually bad, guys, so yeah. Let's see if they're in the couch or something. I think I took them off. Don't know where I put them. Tonight's stream is just, we're just chilling now. Nothing crazy, nothing special. We're just chilling. I'll be right back. I do have an idea, though. I do have an idea. Put some music on the live stream, I guess. If you guys are interested in some music, I'm gonna throw some music on the live stream. Because I got some freebies from an artist that actually was giving away a couple songs for free on his website. I like that artist, so I'm gonna give it a shot. I like these songs. He actually does nerdcore rap. I don't know if you guys heard of him, Adam Warwick. He was giving away some promotionals on his website, some free songs. Okay, I think I'm gonna try them out. Listen to those for a second. So, I'm gonna turn you on. Oh, nose is so itchy. So stuffy, too. I'm not used to having to use this much air conditioning anymore. Oh, this is horrible sounding, isn't it? This is not the most horrible thing ever. Oh. Okay, there we go. That's better. Get you better. Don't want to hear that. Let's see what else we got. Artists, albums, songs. No, let's go to directories. music? Awesome, sweet. Let's see if it's in here. Adam Warwick, where you at? Where you at, bro? Yeah, we got you in here somewhere. Adam Warwick, where are you at? Gotta be in here somewhere, man. No, I was looking for his songs on Spotify, but they removed a lot of his songs, and I didn't know why. I think it's because you could get them for free on his page. And that might have been why, because it was like, why would they can't charge you membership for free songs. It's like, I don't know, probably illegal or something. But it's not there. What the hell? That is so strange. And it should be there. But it's not. Adam Warwick. I see. Haha, here you go. Here's something you guys might like. Depends on if you've ever played the game. Why is it doing that? That's horrible. Got a bad chord? Chord die on us already? Sounds horrible. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's working. That's freaking retarded, so it doesn't want to work. It literally does not want to work. Shit. Okay, that really sucks. Let's take the Wi-Fi offline. Maybe that might help. There we go. I think what we have here is a bad chord that has gone. Mwah. Goodbye, chord. This chord has gone stale. It has gone stagnant. It is a dead chord. So we will have to get a different one. Good thing I keep plenty of these around, otherwise I'd be up shit creek without a paddle, huh? So if this doesn't work, maybe, just maybe, there's actually something wrong with the app update. And if that's the case, then there's really nothing I can do about that. But we're gonna find out very soon here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it doesn't want to work. My Lotus song doesn't want to work.
And I've lost several other good songs. Huh. No, it's not the actual song. It's actually... Oh, that's probably why. Hold on. We're gonna undo that. Yeah. It has nothing to do with the actual phone. It might just be the phone. It might just be the phone. Because I'm getting nothing on this end. Looks like my phone jack is broken. Well, that sucks. That does kind of suck. Like, I will not lie. It also could be the fact that the last update screwed up the app. So what we could do is we could just try something else. We're gonna try something else, actually. That's a good idea. We're gonna close this out. We're gonna close the Spotify out. Close all of that out. We're gonna try something else. Maybe this will work better. Alright. It might just be the app. I've got other apps though, so we'll try them out. I'm not gonna tell you what app this is out of fear that maybe someone implanted something on my phone without me wanting it there. But I will say this. Okay. Interesting. Still connected as a USB media device. Fucking shit. Well, you're not connected now, by God. This is really weird. This is sincerely weird, because nothing's working. This app's been wiped. Maybe up here. Maybe up here I can check up the file. Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, that one's... This actual thing has been wiped. Well, that's interesting, too. Means we need to delete VLC, reinstall it, and disable the updates. The update screwed it up. That's for sure. Update definitely screwed it up. It's okay. We can fix it. Cool thing is I've got actual 2 channels. If one doesn't work, I can use the other, so. Yeah, nothing was showing up for some reason. I don't know why. That was really weird. Apparently someone did not like me having that ability to use that. So they decided to take that away. But I've got a computer if I really had to. I'd just look at the sound, the actual sound on that. Just listen to that. I mean, it's not going to stop me, so yeah, the update screwed it up, I think. There was an update literally when I plugged it into the PlayStation and it updated my fucking DLC, so yeah. Guys, be careful. PlayStation is a means of getting into your fucking phones, apparently. Because yeah, they screwed it up. Now it's working fine. It's working absolutely fine. Oh man, I would love to hear that one. I don't know if you guys like Vertical Horizon, but I can hear Vertical Horizon right now. That's a beautiful song. But what I'm looking for right now is not any of those. Yeah, there you go. So I literally started the app and there's no update downloading. Now if it was a legitimate update, it would have downloaded right away as soon as I started using the app, so that's what it was. It's a false update. Oh, my nose. My freaking nose, man, I swear. Let's see what we got here. Why in the world... Maybe we'll do this. See if it works reversed. Oddly enough, it doesn't. I'm gonna check. Maybe I'm plugging it into the wrong thing. Because this doesn't make any sense to me at all. Oh, wow. Aux cable. No, everything should be working fine. Everything should be working absolutely fine. The fact is, it just doesn't want to actually work. That's so weird. I hope my speaker's not blown out. Okay, so there's definitely something going on there. Let's try it reverse. I think I may have it turned down on the speaker, perhaps? settings, sound. That is really weird though. Should be working, not working. That is slightly off. Like, I won't even lie, I probably gotta go buy another audio cable from the store today. Which I can't, because Alana doesn't get home till tonight. So... that screws us up. Yeah, something's wrong in here. Something has been fried inside my actual... doesn't make any sense. Hope not, because that's an $80 speaker. Sounds like it just doesn't want to work. Maybe it is my phone. Let's check. Let's check and see if it's my phone. Let's hook it up to the computer. See if it's my phone. Why the hell not? Let's see if it's my phone, guys. Now, my computer doesn't go online, so I don't have to worry about anyone messing with that. And my speaker is being difficult. So chances are we're going to lose some power to something and I'm going to lose my screen. That's not going to be good. I'm going to go attach this to my actual computer. I think we're having a problem here. I don't think it's my actual, I think it's my phone. I don't think it's the cord, because the cord is responding. It shouldn't be responding if it's the cord. So, I'm thinking it's the computer. And I'm thinking that whatever we have on here, can you check that? So guys, in case you're wondering, no, I do not use my computer online. Long time ago, I chose not to do that. What's wrong is I use my computer online. People always fucking hacked it. With poor computers that our OS has been wiped off of, so we don't do it online anymore. It's actually good. Let's go here. Here. Let's folder. Pump up the jam. Pump it up. I would never do that to you guys. I promise I would never do that to you guys. It's a raining minute. No, I'm not gonna do that to you guys either. It's okay. Okay. Oh wait, yeah, this is yeah, it's not the board. It's the phone. The phone is not working well. can find that is. Andy Warhol, where are you at, bro? Might have it saved on me. Oh, there it is. There we go, guys. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Let's do some GTA, guys. I'll be right back on the stream with some GTA. Because this is good music for it. Why do I keep losing it? Last time. Last time. Failure! My kid has taken his snatch. Okay. Dumped him all on the ground. So, there we go. There we go. Ah! Where is it? Oh. Stop. It's already in the system. Anyway, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna put this thing on. I'm gonna change the thing to wide because for some reason it doesn't. It gives way more area than wide, so I'm gonna do that. I read your son tweets, retweeted it and fast started. Whole man Logan, I'm a strap gang, but I talk things. I'm that name, when I'm back like a batarang, and I'm chilling at a cat thing. With a new track on the way, I'm a trying like Andre, say I'm best the baby. Better rap better on your best day, and my first day is on Thursday. I'll be right back, guys. We're switching to GTA. The stream will go offline for about a second.